The fuck is wrong with you now?
I'm smitten.
Spell smitten.
Man, I think I found somebody that I really like.
Okay, tell me about him. Let's hear this one out.
He's amazing and he just makes me feel like fucking everything is great. Like, sex is great and like he treats me so good, makes me feel beautiful. He's intellectually there. But it's always the but. I can never find a perfect guy. Sorry. But like, I ain't got no money.
So let me ask you this. Let me ask you this. So, does money really matter?
No, because at the end of the day, money ain't gonna really keep me warm, or actually, it will keep me warm at night.
What the hell are you talking about? It actually keeps you
Well,
warm.
no, I was saying that when it comes to love versus money, like, of course I want to choose love over money because, like I said, that feeling is priceless. When somebody really loves you and cares about you and really wants to be there for you and can speak to you and speak to your soul, that's priceless, right?
Money, is something tangible. It can come and go. Love, it's something emotional. It's something you're connected to with a person, and that relationship can basically blossom to anything that you want it to be. So if you want it to be a good, healthy relationship, you have a good partner, and if it's love, it just enriches everything.
That's without a doubt priceless. I mean, you have someone that you can say, I love.
Right.
Can you put a dollar amount on love? But now we're talking about long-term things. Like, that money comes into play. Like, what if that person never has money or is always broke? Could you still really be in love with it? Does it like last forever, that love? If they ain't never got the money?
I mean, no, cause like, how are we supposed to build? Like, if money is, I don't want to ever be in a relationship where always finances is an issue. Like, to me, that's not a relationship. If we can't go nowhere, we can't explore the world, or we can't do anything, and I'm not even saying a man pay for everything, cause I will pull my weight too. It needs to be mutual. So, I mean, no, I would choose love, but at the same time, I don't want to date anybody that's not financially stable. So, do you feel like it's imperative for you to have a partner that is financially cool, or money don't matter when it comes to that too? Love is gonna reign supreme.
Well, unfortunately, money does matter. Money does matter, which is sad. But, well, yeah, I need a partner that's stable in that department, just because it matters, even though I wouldn't want it to matter.
Okay, that's understandable, because your finances need to be stable for you to be an adult. Like, we're talking about, we are all adults at this point. Like, I don't want to be with someone that cannot like pay for groceries because, you know, they spend all their money doing something else. Right. I don't even think it's about having money financially. It's about how they spend their money. Like, are they budgeting correctly? You know, like spending habits. You know, like, how much debt you got? Let's talk about that when we talk about love. Like what you bringing to the table and what are we gonna have to spend to fix those problems? Those are big roles. Do you think that money has a role when finding love? Like, for example, do you think that when the person that you are in love with, do you think that their money comes to play at all?
Yeah, I do.
Okay.
And the reason is because sometimes when you do finally get into a relationship with the love, and then bills and other things start coming up, then money do come into play.
Okay. So let me ask you this. If you would you rather have the love of your life or $1 million? You gotta choose.
I mean, like, I could be bond with my $1 million and like find the love of my life, and then we can have that money, and then like we can like. I'm gonna be real. I'm choosing the $1 million, and I'm gonna say this. I'm choosing $1 million because I think I'm thinking a little bit more selfishly. I'm thinking about, all right, boom, if I got this $1 million, I can get my shit together. So then when I find the love of my life, it's like, boom, I got this money. We can now invest in something because I've got this money. What I can help you. Like, I'm thinking like that. But at the same time, in our age, in our generation, it's hard to find somebody that you love and care about.
That's real.
And that's what I think the purpose of life is in certain aspects, is to find love and happiness with somebody. So for me, it's like,
you could say that the purpose of life is to find love and happiness and stuff like that, but you know, $1 million don't sound like it make you happy.
What do you saying? Like, say, if
if I had Kobe Bryant money.
I'm just saying in general, like, how do you feel about your money and then the person you're in love with's money? Like, do you think they need it? It don't matter?
No, it don't matter.
Okay. But then again, there's people that are millionaires, billionaires, trillionaires that are depressed. And that's because when you say the word love doesn't just mean like love with a person, like one person.
Right.
It can be love with family, it can be friends. It doesn't mean like you have to be in love. But so that idea is like, is it really overrated? You know, so let's see what the streets have to say about love versus money.
Let's say, for instance, you met a great guy who was awesome. He was amazing. Like, he made you feel amazing, spoke to your soul, all of that stuff. All your qualities that you wanted. Yes, girl. Butterflies, all of it. Let's say, for instance, he made you feel all these ways. However, he was like, you know, a photographer who was trying to figure it out. And he was like, he was kind of struggling. He's a creative guy. Yeah. You still gonna rock with him. He can't really bring much to the table financially, but he makes you feel like, oh my God, what you doing?
I feel like if he's making me feel like all that and then he's vibing and like it's beautiful, I feel like I can get with him only because like God is gonna make it work. You know, I really feel like that. If he's meant for me, God is gonna make it happen, and money is gonna flow. We just have to, you know, be positive and broke.
Need more women like you on this planet, you know.
So I had asked a question on my Instagram, you know, asking people love versus money, and you know, I was kind of surprised by the results. We have 72% out of 200 people said that love is more important than money, but there was a bunch of other views that said they voted for the money. They said that that money was important. And then so when the people voted money, I had to hit them and ask them, and some of the responses I got was actually surprising. Some from women, they said that hey, love isn't that important to them. They said that hey, their money will be fine. And then there were some guys that say, you know what, they said they've been scorned so much by, you know, love that money is kind of more important, like at this point, that they're trying to stack their money and will deal with love when it comes.
That's so interesting to me because it's like, dang, they've been scorned by love, so now their primary focus is money. And to me,
money can't hurt you.
Money can't hurt you. Or that's actually a good question too, because in certain aspects, like money isn't everything. Money can sometimes be perceived as like evil. Like there's been certain terms where money can ruin people.
All evil.
So it's like, I don't know if that necessarily is like the best bet, but for me, I think that's interesting because it's like, dang, I now have been scorned by love, so now I look at that as something I just do not want to even just deal with and focus on money. But then I feel like, dang, everything always revolves back to love.
A lot of our streets, like if you look back to the street clips, a lot of people were saying that love thing is most important. You know, we had that gentleman that was like 55 years old who was like, yo, like I'm telling you straight out, love is what's gonna get you through it. Those things really matter because at the end of the day, you can have every dollar in the world, but if you don't have nobody to spend it with, does it really matter? Like, does it matter if you... Would you leave your love for all the money in the world?
No, I wouldn't. No? Because I mean, to me, that's being selfish, and if we in it together, then we're gonna struggle together.
Okay.
And that's my.
But then let's flip that. What happens if you can have all the money in the world and not love, but then what if you have love and no money? Like, is that really gonna? Because I've heard a lot of relationships, a lot of like love don't pay bills. Even when it comes to friends and family, like money can ruin friends. Absolutely. Money can ruin family relationships. Like, it could still be switched.
It's a tough one to say, but even thinking back with this idea of love versus money, does it matter to you if you make more money than your partner? Like, you know, that's always a big question because...
Especially as a woman.
As a woman, yeah.
No, I don't mind actually being the breadwinner in my relationship as long as my man can pull his weight and he's not like a freeloader or... I mean, I wouldn't date that type of guy. But as long as he's pulling weight, still contributing, and I love hustle, I love ambition. So if I still see that you gotta grind and you going after shit and shit may not be working or whatever like that, I don't mind pulling the weight because that's what a relationship is.
I very agree.
Speaking from a married or fiance perspective, like, what do you think?
Well, I agree. I mean, I think that finances is very important, you know, stuff like that, you know. Seeing what the other person brings to the table lets you figure out how you can bring more or what you got to do. Because at the end of the day, we're all hustling. We're all trying to get that money. We're all trying to chase that American dream of, you know, that pursuit of happiness. And that typically involves cash. So knowing what another person makes and brings to the table helps you figure out what you guys need to put forward, you know. And as long as you're contributing, you know. I feel like money plays any role in selecting a mate? Like,
Absolutely.
would you choose someone that didn't make any money? Like, would you choose someone that could you date someone that you made more money than?
Yeah, that I made more money than, but how much?
Let's say
He's working. He's going to school. Is he in med school?
let's say
What is
that
he
he is let's give a scenario. He's an up and coming rapper that is trying to put out a mixtape. He is struggling, but he has good music content, but he is not currently bringing in any money. Could you date him?
I would support him as a friend until not he doesn't have
So
to
you gotta
make-
wait till he blow up to hop back on the
No,
train?
that's not at all. However, you have to at least, if you're gonna be a rapper, an upcoming rapper, know that you have to put in work somewhere else. You still
Right.
have to bring in some
Absolutely.
type of income. You can't just depend on other people. You gotta fend for yourself at this point.
Got it.
So if I'm seeing him do his rapping career and he's working at BJ's waiting tables, taking double shifts, I'm okay with that. He's doing what he loves to do, but at the same time being responsible enough to bring in some type of income.
Would you date someone that was like, a struggling rapper? That was trying to put out mixtapes,
Like every time we go out, he's like, "Hey, yo, get my mixtape."
I mean, yeah, but how else is he gonna get the music out?
It's hard because I love creative dudes, and I love dudes who like to creatively express themselves through art, through music, through photography, whatever. I love that. So it's like, I love the stuff of guys because they're intellectually there, but financially they don't be there. So for me, I've dealt with that before. I've dated men like that, and it's difficult, but they show me love in such a beautiful way that I'd be like, crap, I can endure it. But then, not gonna lie, finances be coming in, and I'd be like, crap, I gotta front the bill. I don't mind it, but like, goddamn, nigga. I mean, shit, my bad. Anyways, more of a story, people. Love versus money. We really want to pick on this topic because we feel like in today's society we're seeing a lot of this battle between love and money a lot, and at the end of the day I really think love is what's important. Like that guy said, it's always gonna get us through.
I'm gonna have to take love. I think old me would have definitely said money, but like I think after ratchet me, yeah, I think money and stacking your career and like really going into that lane, that's important. Like you need to be financially stable before you have love, I think. But I think now, I think if you have that love, you guys can get financially stable together.
I'm choosing love too. So let us know what you guys choose below. Don't forget to subscribe to our YouTube channel. Follow us on IG at Let Me Ask
You.
This.
Literally.
And we also have Twitter handle, so it's the same thing at Let Me Ask You This _. But yeah, thank you guys for supporting us and tune in for our next episode.